So today, I'm going to make a Warhammer. And just to give you a little history lesson on why they were used, they started getting popular after plate armor started being used, because swords and bladed weapons aren't that effective against plate, but what is effective is hitting someone in the head really hard. So heavy things on sticks started getting used as improvised weapons until they started making hammers with spikes on the back, because the spikes are very effective against chainmail. But to make this Warhammer, I'm going to need a few tools. The cool thing about blacksmithing is that any tool that you use, you can make. So I need to make a punch, and that'll punch the hole. And I need a drift to size the hole. And the drift, instead of making the walls of the hole like straight up and down, it'll make the hole hourglass shape. My hands don't bend that way. It'll make the hole hourglass shaped, so when you put the wood handle into the hammerhead, it'll dovetail itself into the head. So I'll get started on that. God, I hate recording intros. Alright, so I have this piece of steel ready to make the punch out of. I need to bring it down to 1.2 by 0.9. It's already pretty close, 1.3.98. So I need to bring it down a little bit, then make it tapered in both directions, then put a point on it to make it able to punch through it. And then for the drift, I have it forged out. So I just need to grind off the sides, clean it up a bit, and also check these dimensions. It's not as oversized as I wanted it to be, only by 0.08. So really don't have much room, but it should be good. But anyway, I'll finish up these tools, and then hopefully we can actually make the Warhammer. Alright, so what's happening here is your boy's an idiot. So first I didn't ground the piece I was welding, and then I didn't turn on the shielding gas. So basically I'm killing it. But after I figured all that out, I did get it welded onto the handle beautifully, and then I started doing some math. So I need one hand to hold onto the hammerhead, I need one hand to hold onto that punch that I just made, and I need another hand to use the press. Something's not adding up. So after I stared at it for a few seconds trying to figure out what's happening, I figured out that I just need to cut it off and weld it onto a piece of steel that I can slot into my press so that I can use it without any hands. And now you can watch me punch the hole. And spoiler, it went okay. Well, that sucked. Let me grab it. Come on. Okay, so it's not that bad. I know it looks really bad, super crusty, but I have that little fold to take out. But besides that, the hole is pretty centered for as like the amount of material on each side of the hole. It's pretty good. So I'll take out that little fold, then I'll forge out the head and the little spike on the back, and I am already extremely sweaty. So still pretty rough, but that's why we have the drift. That'll clean it up nicely. At least I think it will. Oh no, I haven't done this before. Okay, so normally when you're drifting a hole, this is going through and you send the drift through the square hole on the anvil, but this anvil's hole isn't big enough. So I have this, which it's just big and heavy, and this goes all the way through the hole. So I'll clamp this down. Where's a clamp? Clamp this down, and that might stay. Solid maybe on whether or not this is gonna stay. Okay, just kidding. I'm out of propane. So after I get back from the propane store, I'll drift this hole. Sweet. So the head is done, and now we can start working on the handle. And for that, I have this sledgehammer replacement handle. I'll cut this off, then use the rest of this section for the head. And I probably need to slim it down since this is pretty heavy for a like 2.5 pound head. I was thinking like a 28-inch handle would probably be good. So I'll probably put it on, then cut it down if I need to. So let's do that. Alrighty, this has got to be the best fit up I've done in a hammer or an axe. I'm very happy with it. And this spike is looking spooky. I'm going to test it. Alright, some 3/8 inch plywood. Let me make sure I'm still recording audio. Okay, for real now. Oh my god. That was so easy, and Jesus Christ. That was all the way to the handle. Wow. This is some 1/2 inch plywood, or MDF. Oh, wow. It's so easy. That's a huge hole. I should try steel. That sounds like a bad idea. I'm gonna try steel. If this breaks, oh well. Yeah, let's do it. Oh my god. Yeah, I'd say that's more effective than any bladed weapon.